Alright, everybody, we're back here in the studio, and I got I would say a little bit special guest here from one of the early tournaments, and I would like to welcome Ness Effect here to the stream. Welcome, Ness. Are you with me?
Hey everybody, thanks for having me. Good to see you again, Mark.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, you could say that since our little hangout in the winter time.
Hey, so today we're going to play with the DiWat team, and they're ready to go, and we're gonna go to the map Biotics Lab.
Sounds good.
Let's have a visit. So, have you ever heard of this team, Ness Effect? Have you ever heard or came across of this team?
This particular team I have not, but judging by their perk loadout and, well, very little I've seen thus far, this team could bring something rather interesting to the table, so let's see what they bring to us today.
Yeah. Right, it seems the team has a small connection issue. We'll be back in a moment to get this fixed and let them join. Alright, we're back and we got all the teams together here again. Like again said, the map is going to be Biotics Lab. And we already see some perks here selected here. What kind of layout would you go for here, Ness, if you would select the perks as team leader?
Well, for a classic like Biotics Lab, I think this team certainly has the right idea with two supports for just clearing down the lane. As long as they're capable enough of just watching the sides. A sharpshooter or two is always handy to focus on the scrakes.
Yep.
And yeah, I just think that this, I mean, from what I've gathered thus far, this team seems to have the right idea, but we'll see if they could follow through with their strategy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with quite a few times Biotics Lab today, and it's been a well-picked map in my opinion, because it's been quite a few times in a row. Last team didn't make it, sadly. They died in wave 10, getting close, but still no cigar. Alright, it seems the team is going on. We got a double support, triple support, a double sharpshooter and a firebug. Little bit similar to our old perks from the last game. I personally would get rid Nas of the firebug. I don't like his cloud vision, you know, with the whole flamethrower.
That could be problematic if he's not careful of how much he's taking up on the screen. And it's funny because he's taking the offensive by leading the pack in the front.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes vision is just everything, you know. If you can't see what you're doing, what are you doing?
No, absolutely. The fact that he's kind of taking a tanking position makes it interesting. But then again, it is the first wave, so it might just be treating this as a freebie, and then we might see them switch up their strategy later on.
Yeah. In a way, the tactic is a little bit similar to the old one. The team that just got before us. We see like one guy to the left and one guy to the right. And they did that a little bit to get a little bit more Zeds, you know, to increase that fighting value. You know, kill them more and get a quicker time.
I think it's interesting that to the sides they have one sharpshooter each holding down the horde, although there seems to be a number coming from the left now. He's going to have to expedite his, his offense if he's going to keep them muted down. But so far so good. A decent start to a first wave, which is about to come to a close.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That was wave 1 with a nice average of, I would say, 2 minutes.
Yeah, the team is off to a healthy start. And it looks like their first trader is actually pretty nearby, which will serve them some decent time if they choose to end the trader wave quickly. There's one Zed that... Oh, never mind. They found it.
Well, let's see what we got here. A hunting shotgun in the trader and an MK23, another hunting shotgun and another 2 shotguns. It seems the support have a similar layout here.
Alright, we are in wave 2 in under 3 minutes. So far, showing a healthy start.
Yeah, I mean, we still see that doors on the left and the right open. And Heavy is a little bit in problems here with metal. I mean, they got their hands full. Gorefest coming from the back there, but not hitting.
You know, Mart, now that you mention it, I am kind of curious about where they plan to take the Firebug with them in the later waves, since they won't be able to swap that perk out.
Well, what did seem a little bit their symbol, you know, their team symbol right now is that they put 4 people in the front. They put the Firebug in front, so yeah, it doesn't bother too much people, which is in a way not bad because yeah, people have to see, but certainly a little bit different than our last team.
Since the Firebug is being very aggressive, holding out the pack in the front, I'm curious if he plans to possibly buy a Husk Cannon down the line and just be as aggressive as he can with heavy enemies like the Scrake.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you can also confuse the Zeds a little bit, which makes it a little bit harder, you know, for perks like Sharpshooter or just everybody to take them down because they start moving in a little bit more unusual way, and that makes it yeah, a little bit rougher to take them down.
Yes, and that's already compounding the fact that the vision is going to be slightly limited because of all the fire going on the screen.
True.
Looks like to be a good wave as well. Little activity going on the sides.
Yeah.
And the final dozen is about to be cleared
out. I mean, one of the thing to notice between this and the last team is that this team has no medic.
Oh, you are absolutely right. That could be a bit of an issue later on, but we'll see how good these guys are with their health.
Yeah, I mean, a medic is great, you know. I mean, it's the guy who heals, and you can give him like even 3 medic guns, you know, to let him go with the flow. Keep him healing and firing darts constantly. But well, you can really do without it. The nice part is that you can also give the support something like a medic gun. You know, buy one of those cheaper versions and let him actually heal somebody when it's really needed.
That is a valid tactic and an option. We'll see hopefully that they keep an eye on all their health gauges. Oh, and we have enemies spawning from the left side along with the Siren, which they have not spotted yet. But it looks like the Siren plans to flank them around.
Oh, I think we got a small lag problem here.
Oh.
Looks like we got a disconnection here with one of the players. Right, looks like one of the guys crashed.
That is quite some bad luck, but the fact that the Killing Floor Games offers the ability to compensate for that type of incident is always appreciated.
Well, we're waiting for their command to unpause the game. Sadly, we cannot help these kind of situations a lot, you know. If somebody got the unstable connection. Well, seems the player is trying to reconnect again.
And the game is back in progress.
There we go.
Hopefully the team has not lost their their mojo. Can pick up right where they left off.
Yeah. Well, it's still wave 3, so it's still early phases, so they should be able to come back at this. But hey, that's live technical issues, you know. That happens sometimes, and we also cannot help these guys too much. Yeah, with crashes and disconnections. Oh, Team's Heavy is now a little bit alone in the back at the spawn.
Siren is gonna be. Oh no! Heavy's in a bit of a pinch. Siren and a Gorefast taking a toll on him.
He's getting quite low on health here. Gets a little bit healing from a detector.
With no medic on their side, they're gonna have to be extra vigilant on all their health gauges.
No, we got some company on the left here again, a Gorefest and a Clat, and another 2 Gorefests from him. But he does notice him.
Heavy is being an effective sharpshooter and picking off as many headshots as he can, but he's going to have to be rather expedited in his method.
Oh well, I mean,
Make sure he takes everybody out.
oh well, I mean, I guess one of the difficult tasks is he has to switch from left to right constantly to check if he's safe or not. But hey, they start to manage. You know, we're getting to the last group of Zs here, the last 50, and I think they will get this. Oh, there we go. One killed by a siren.
That's one sharpshooter down, but there's about 24 enemies left, less than that, so they should be okay for the final stretch of this wave.
Yeah.
We get to see that Heavy has done a good job as a sharpshooter, but it shows in their strategy how critical Metal's presence is as they each cover each end of the hallway.
Oh, definitely.
If he has to pick up the slack all by himself, that's going to prove to be a bit of a challenge. Okay, are all the players back in now?
Yep, everybody's in the game.
It's raining money. Loads of money.
Okay, it looks like everything's back in order. Team is appropriately compensating him for his disconnect. So
Yeah, I mean, a little bit cash won't hurt in this phase. But since you're sharpshooter, the costs are not that high. You know, you can easily buy a couple, you know, pistols like a hand cannon or an MK to make up for that. He did spawn with the crossbow again, so that also gives you know, is one of his main weapons back. So I think there's a fair compensation here. So Nas, do you think you're gonna really start to estimate the time here?
an overall match time?
Yeah, like the end finish time of this whole game.
No, I'm not quite sure I could at this moment. That disconnect earlier, while it didn't really have an impact on the game,
True.
kind of threw off my my best guesstimates. But I'd like to say, let's see, around this time, might be stretching it, but over the 40-minute mark.
Yeah, definitely. I think also. Yeah. I mean, yes, it's wave 4, but there's still a very long way to go. I'm thinking something in the 46 minutes. Oh, again that Gorefest from Metal. That does make a connection, eh? Gorefest and Metal.
Somewhat appropriate. The team seems to be doing a good job of keeping each other in check with their health, so they're certainly picking up a medic slack, which is a good sign.
Oh, definitely. I mean, because they don't have the medic, you really have to help each other. You know, especially because of the double heal, you know? If you heal yourself, then you can only do it once. But
Yes,
if you're other
that's
people,
correct.
you can do it multiple times. Or you have to wait until it recharges, but
Yeah,
quite-
well, a single recharge, an entire recharge is required for a self heal, but 2 team heals can
Yeah.
take up the whole set, the entire recharge.
definitely. And I'm really curious if they're still gonna buy a medic gun. I don't think it would hurt, looking to how much people are damaged right now. Ooh, the support got a little bit low health here.
If the support decides to buy a medic gun, I'm not quite sure how that would work, since the support seems to be tanking in front of the, you know, down the hall for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would be that effective in that location. If the sharpshooters in the rear had the space to purchase a medic gun, that could switch things up.
Stand still, will you? I'm trying to heal you.
Here we go, and meanwhile it's shopping time, lads.
Still, you clown. Loads of money.
Are we gonna already see some new guns for the support specialist, maybe? Are they gonna give him something? See, they got already 1k, but hasn't bought any new toys yet.
You lot needed money.
Another convenient trader location, which allows them to cut off quite a big chunk of the trader wave time. And now they are at 12 minutes and change, going into wave 5.
Not too bad yet. They see a little bit cash flow to some people here, so they definitely planning on sharing with others and giving them the money to buy something.
Sonic holding the lead with the most cash. We'll see if he's saving up for heavy armaments or if he plans to share the love and spread the wealth, so to speak. I must say the side hallways are rather quiet, which works pretty well for them.
Yeah, I mean,
Even the crawlers down around the bend are going towards the middle.
I mean,
which
there's a lot coming here from the front, and it's gonna be interesting when this part gets like, you know, really busy. And can the sharp actually hold that? You know, they are doing their own thing, but what if the left and the right gets busy, or like a scrape comes up and they are too busy with that? You know.
if a Scrake or a Flesh Pound comes from the side, or both sides at the same time, they're going to have to effectively communicate that they're going to need a little help, unless they can make magic work.
Yeah.
Oh, a batch of clots just spawned on the left.
Right. Oh, you have to keep your guard here at the spawn, otherwise things happen. There's a problem with going to the front, you can get back spawns.
Absolutely, and not even towards the door, but literally right there near the intersection.
Yeah. And that makes a 4 spawn points, or 4 directionals, how you want to translate it, but that's a little bit risky. Wow, have you seen it? That got a little bit messy here, man, at the front. I think the... Sorry, go ahead.
No, to just say a bit congested, but thus far, we seem to be holding in good shape with about almost 30 enemies left to clear out. And the sides, I'm just looking, are really quiet. Aside from a siren coming on the left, it's been...
Which is
rather
unnoticeable.
unfortunate.
Oh, you still got him. That would be amazing to see the whole team getting pecked by that siren from the back.
That would hurt. Oh, another well done wave, and with a very, very quiet action on the sides. Let's see if they're going to have that same type of luck for the following waves.
Yeah, I mean, looking to the time at the moment, it's you know, a good 5 waves. Because still the pet left, so if we double the time, we got on 30 minutes plus the pets, let's say 35. You're getting way more Zs in the end, so at least, you know, at least 35 minutes here. And that's even excluding trader time. So on top of that, let's add 3 minutes, so at least 38 minutes on the minimum. And then of course all the Zs they're gonna get, so I would say we're not gonna see something below 40 minutes.
With an AA-12 just purchased and everybody on armor, the team has certainly shown strong signs.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they got armor, but maybe it was smarter to actually, you know, spare for more guns, so to say. It's also a little bit testing, you know. I mean, personally myself, when I play KF, I never buy armor before wave 4. Because if you don't die with health, you didn't need the armor.
Heavy's just taking on a Scrake on the left side, doing a good job of silencing that corridor.
There we go, let's see how they handle the Scrake here.
Oh, Heavy's lending a hand with the middle lane as well.
Oh, he's raging. Almost got a hit on detector.
team certainly has its good faith on its sharpshooters holding up the sides, while the rest clears down the middle of the lane.
Yeah, similar layout to the last one, but still quite different, you know, where actually the whole main team moves to the front. But now, the one sharpest vision on the right, and 2 Squigs we got incoming. There we go.
Nicely done.
That was
Drake's down.
we just saw that was good communication between the people there.
2 Scrakes, both stunned. Neither of them got a hit on any of the players, at least that I saw. But now the question is, are they going to be able to continue that much of a strong synergy once Flesh Pounds? Maybe they'll have the luck and not have any surprise them on their flanks, but time will tell.
Definitely.
Another Scrake on the right, and again...
Oh, I think he's reaching.
Silence.
Oh, almost.
He almost did, but stopped in time. With less than 20 Zeds left to go. We're definitely showing a strong sense of teamwork right now, which is good communication overall.
Yeah, definitely.
And wow, this trader again, luck is definitely on their side, having this trader 3 times already. The most convenient one for this map.
It certainly helps with the distance, definitely, and a nice skip there. I haven't seen them. Do you think they will actually skip entire waves? Like,
I'm tempted to. Oh,
they got a little bit back spawn there, and
spawn.
but at the same time there's a VP raging, but they got it.
Wow, very nice re-entry. To answer your previous question, I'm not sure if they'd be willing to skip an entire wave, seeing that the rear 2 sharpshooters, you know, while they're doing a great job, I see that they're not shy using their crossbow ammunition, and to go 2 waves without a refill may prove to be actually quite dangerous for them.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's nice to have that firebug at the front here, but those 3 supports are firing a lot of bullets. See, there's a lot of shells going there that don't need to be fired, but they do it, you know, because yeah, it's safety, it's confirmation, you know, to get those
That's
Zeds
a very
down.
good point. I wasn't even seeing too much of the action in front. I'm just curious about these sharpshooters, how they're doing such a good job on the rear.
Yeah.
But oh, here comes the flesh mount, and
Got the Squig Rage as
wow.
well, but they keep this
neither
together.
lands any hits. Very nicely done.
Ooh. Well, they shouldn't have an active role here by switching constantly in all directions. It's a very tiring job, I can imagine. A very active role. Do you like any of these loadouts they have from the Sharps?
They seem to be a very safe and sound strategy in the sense of using pistols for any lower threat Zeds, and just hanging onto the crossbow for any of the bigger threats. So they're definitely playing a conservative approach, but it's still aggressive at the same time. So what they're doing, I think, is a good idea, and they have the skills to back it up, which is always a plus.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to have a similar loadout, you know, both crossbow, both MK and both hand cannon. So it's nice to have a little bit, couple extra pistols.
If one of the sharpshooters were to drop, like in that previous wave, that may prove to be quite a large problem. If one sharp has to pick up the slack.
Oh,
for
this is the
all
first.
ends.
This is a little bit one of the first time we see them actually going back as a group.
With 2 dozen left, they're pushing the line back forward. That's a sign of confidence right there. If they all fall back to the elevator, if their back's against the wall, that's only going to spell trouble. And it looks like the next trader is going to be in the observatory labs. Yep. Right here. They have a Scrake left to finish off the wave.
More than enough arrows to take care of that one. Here we go, and we can see any new equipment here. Seem to be already pretty stable on their loadout. Sharp's getting a little bit extra cash to refill him. He's actually on 0 now.
Sonic is pulling in the most cash. I'm sure that his AA-12 is helping with that.
Okay, we see a door welded here, so no, it's not. They open it again. But they do weld that left door in the back, you see? They're going for more safety this time. They noticed that it was too busy perhaps for it to handle.
They just opened it up again. Huh.
Change of plans.
Very impromptu decisions, but I guess that's what's going to make it interesting.
Oh, this is dangerous moves what they do now, you know? Letting the Sharps go front to heal.
They have to make sure Sonic is in very good shape. Otherwise, dropping that AA-12 will only be a big setback for them all.
So what do you think of their time, Nest? 23 minutes is just hit by the clock. Do you think it's a nice time?
With 2 more waves and followed by the Patriarch. They look rather, they do look really strong in their approach. They're not having any waves that are slightly lagging. By lag, I don't mean network lag, but, you know, where like a crowd of enemies come by. They seem to be very consistent with their, with the onslaught.
Yeah.
The enemies just keep coming through in hordes, and they're not wasting any time. Even though the side hallways are rather skim at the moment, they're still taking down enemies at a very healthy rate.
Yeah, I mean the Sharps seem to have the layout, and it seems it's only for most of them refilling ammo during the traders. There's not a lot new stuff coming in. And I guess they are saving perhaps for later a couple pipes, you know? For the pet, so they can still afford that.
Yeah, both heavy and metal taking the rear. Doing a good job of holding the Scrakes back. But we have yet to see a Fleshbound come through. Oh, they have all fallen back to the elevator.
Ooh, there was a close bloat and a Crawler here in the center of the team.
They need to push the line back forward.
Oh.
Otherwise, they'll be susceptible to any chaos coming from the sides. All in all, I have to say this is a really solid strategy. Seeing 2 Sharps and their luck just working for them with you know, just occasional enemies on the sides.
They've definitely given it a thought, you know, to put those doors open. I mean, that's a decision itself, you know, putting the doors open. I mean, you know, it's just another way to get that really a back pain when things get too busy. But it's up to them to keep control. If they can do it, I would say do it. But like I said, it's gonna be a problem when those Sharps are too busy and the fronts get necked by a Fleshbound. So it's gonna be interesting whether you start to get pressure from multiple sides here.
That's what I'm fearing will happen if all sides suddenly get swamped, and then we'll see them be tested for their skills and see if they come out on top.
Yeah.
But they're showing healthy numbers with almost 40 Zeds left to go. So now they're in the home stretch for this wave at 25 minutes, going in 26 minutes.
Not bad. Then again, as you know as well yourself. Oh, we got a Fleshbound here. The left and right spawn open. But he makes a turn.
He's heading towards the middle as well. Along with the... Nope, Scrape's coming to the right. We'll have to be ready for him. Oh. Wow.
That's a nice double shot there.
The old one too. With
Yeah,
the
I mean,
4 Zs left
really
and
nice, you know, because he moves his head a little bit when he is stunned. So it was a really nice timing thingy there. A nice pop in the head.
Stand still. Do I look like I'm missing stuff?
Trader locations are working very well for Team DiWat.
Oh, a koala, but also a man with a light in his chest. But
He did not stand a chance.
completely hopeless project here. Wow, did you see that? 7 seconds shopping. That is that's a real Sunday quick shop there. There we go. Those are actually
All good to go.
yeah, I mean those are really valuable skips, you know. I mean some people skip real-ways, but if you can actually, you know, do your shopping in 5-6 seconds, that is really valuable, you know. And that's all about planning, you know. What are you gonna get as perk? If you know what you're gonna get, you don't need shopping time because you know what you're buying.
We have Sonic lending a little bit of help to the sides. But all in all, still a strong start so far. With, again, the side always being a little slim. That's just good luck all around for Team DiWat.
Well, they seem to manage so far. I mean, I think you know as well, Wave 10 can be really nasty.
Husk lands a shot on a rear Sharpie.
Well, I do think that the both sharps will definitely benefit in the end for the Patriarch. With providing some nice headshots on the head.
Do you think they'll be holding down the same position though?
Don't know. It's it's possible for sure. Don't know. I mean, I guess maybe they will also innovate with their last trader. You know. Maybe if it's down floor, they say we can, or in the lab we can take it here. We're gonna skip the wave still. You know, save more time.
We are down about a third of the Z so far, less than 200. And all around, just strong signs of teamwork. Everybody's at good health. Some armor has seen better days, but other than that...
Oh, we got something at the front here.
With a bit of a cluster on the right.
There we go. Oh, there comes the first quake. There we go. This is the pressure I was talking about, Ness. Focus on the middle, but the left and right are open.
If that happened while the two sides were being flooded, that would have been a very disastrous situation.
One of the things that's really logical to do is throwing nades to that flashbound, you know, because, you know, it's an extra help with the explosive damage. But it's gonna be interesting with the sirens and they're gonna combine with the flashbounds, you know, when the nades doesn't work and gets destroyed by the siren.
That's always an inconvenience.
Or yeah, I mean
the worst thing is when a well-placed grenade that you know is going to do significant damage suddenly gets nullified by a siren scream.
Yeah, it's a nightmare of the demo. But hey, we just hit the 30 minutes mark.
30-minute mark, over two-thirds of the 9th wave being done with, wow, less than 75 Zeds left.
Yeah, so let's say it takes 2 more minutes to complete this wave and skip the trader. You know, 32 minutes in wave 10.
All around, they're showing very strong speed with no signs of slowing down. but let's see if that holds the same for the last wave.
So folk, we're just gonna give you a heads up for this later this evening. We told you there's gonna be a prize question. We're gonna move it to next week where we're actually gonna have 2 prize questions because we're having a real long evening with so many teams still. We're gonna see some teams back who had early a problem with the server. Actually, one of the servers was down, so we couldn't get them to play because we couldn't put the server up. So they're gonna play again, and that's their right because everybody should have a server to play on. So we're still doing some matches after this for those who got early issues. So there's no prize question for this evening, but next week we're gonna do a double one, so no worries about that. And I think we also might do a 3rd one in the finals, so you will definitely still get them. There we go, support already running out of chap. Again, 50-second skip, that's not bad.
I'm hit. Bloody well do something.
So yes, like I said, 32 minutes is when wave 10 is going to start. So what do you think? How long?
Oh, a flesh bout on the left. They're gonna have to react quickly on that one. Oh, nicely done. Silencing that threat.
Oh, another one at the front here. But I see 2 sirens and 2 squeaks coming ahead of this. Did they manage it? So Nas, can you already give a prediction again for the final time?
I was just spitballing it with the 40-minute mark, but I feel like there's a chance that they could actually go below that if they just keep this momentum going forward.
Yeah, I mean,
there's not much left to do. It's wave 10, and we'll see how effective they are with the Patriarch. But this team DiWat is showing very strong, just speed that they're going at.
well, the Patriarch can differ so much, you know. I mean, some people neck it down in a minute, while others take like 10 minutes, you know.
Absolutely.
They actually allow him to heal, and it will make a big difference in the time in the end.
Killing Floor is definitely a game where anything could happen. We could see Team DiWat just blow through the 10 waves with no problem, and then the Patriarch just suddenly lashes out and takes them all out.
Oh.
Although I don't think that will happen, but still, you're right. They could lose a lot of time on him depending how it goes. Although I am curious now what they plan to do with their strategy. If they plan to kite around the map, or just aggressively hunt him down, or just hold down this intersection here at the spawn point.
Yeah, I mean, they do have start to get a nice momentum for cash, you know. See 3k by some supports here, 1.5k. Oh, we got a double race one. They split a lot of grenades on the front here, but there's still one coming through. Oh, there goes the first one.
Oh no! First at they have lost Sonic.
Wow.
Their star support, but he did drop his AA-12,
I mean,
which will be... Oh, both supports have dropped their AA-12s.
I mean, MIT support down. This means that the front is really fragile. And I think they have to put one sharp in the middle there to just constantly watch it.
The sharps are definitely going to have to pick up some slack. If they get through this wave, at least they'll have their AA-12s right there waiting for them. So that's a good sign.
There you go.
And one of the sharps have picked up an AA-12 to pick up the slack.
I mean, not only did they lose the 2 men, but they also lost the animation a little bit with them. You know.
Sure, they did.
Sure, there's still the crossbow laying around there, but still, you can't fire it at the same time. And switching a weapon is a lot of shots here by the fire through the husk.
Team is looking a little skim, but they're 2/3 through the wave with about 100 Zeds left to go. So it's still got some promise that they could pull through this.
Yeah, I mean, what just happened with the 2 flash bounds, it was so much grenades in this area here that one of the flash bounds didn't cause that explosive damage, and that's made them grow through. And since we're not, I would say we still got a fair amount of sets left. There's a chance that they would again get a double VP.
We have a Scrake just hanging out on the right hall and being taken out.
There we go. A
For
flashy,
hanging out in the hall.
double flashy on the left.
On the left. Two on the left with the siren in the front.
And there's Scrake behind it.
Siren's down.
Wow.
Oh no.
One down.
Siren behind them.
2 down.
Ooh, nicely done. Oh no, but they're in trouble in the front.
Oh boy.
With the Husk softening them all up. Can they pull it through with 44 Zeds left?
Well, they have managed. And I think one of the biggest parts of this game is over for them in Wave 10. It's still possible, but the chances are gone that you get no more flash bounce.
Everybody's at moderate health, but with 20 Zeds left on the clock, I think it's safe to say that Team DiWat has pulled it through for Wave 10 with all their munitions waiting for them.
Yeah.
Armaments, rather, sorry.
But this small trick is gonna cost them quite financial-wise and time-wise to get everybody back to their trader.
Now with the 2 deaths, that's an entire minute penalty.
Exactly.
Ooh.
I see that the detector is welding a door here.
Okay, Governor, no one's coming this way.
Oh, the last one was a Gorefest. Still got a small hit. Here we go, let's go to the guys. Well, one of them got the AA-12 back, which they left for him.
2 AA-12s at spawn. Now we are at
I see that Heavy. So,
37.
did you notice that one sold them the crossbows? And they bought an M99.
Oh,
I don't think we have seen this before in this tournament. An M99.
that shows a lot of confidence. And they're definitely helping them out with cash since those bullets are
Oh yes, that is.
250 bucks a pop.
That's so expensive, an M99.
It looks like they've chosen their holdout spot.
Yeah, I mean, looking to the guy who bought the M99, he doesn't have too much ammo. But most of the time you don't spend all the ammo, you know, when you get it for the pet. So yeah, they seem to weld the left door. And the pet is coming in. He's coming right through the stairs right now. He's at the red area. He's almost near the door now.
And here he comes. Approaching the door by the trader. Oh!
Oh, there we go. A
And
lot
the
of
barrage has started.
bullets. Oh, detector gets slapped
they're
there.
trying to lock him in. Valid strategy for those brave enough.
Oh, he's very nearby. Pet escapes and runs up. So definitely escaped on this one. Team doesn't chase him, however. They play it safe.
Oh, Patty's on the stairwell taking his first heal. And the entire team is healed up at 100% for every member.
Yep, we still got bullets for the M99, so that's nice to know.
And he's approaching the camp spot once again.
Hell, you stink! Run for it!
There we go, he comes in. Straight at the support, and we got another one down.
Oh, we've lost Mowgli. Team support.
Another one. Oh,
Another.
they're getting weaker and weaker here.
We've lost the M99.
Oh boy. Oh, that's number 3.
Oh,
Oh, number 4.
2 left.
And the pet goes away again.
Looking quite dire for Team DiWat. 2 team members left with their health not having seen better days.
There's still a couple koalas there. They have to heal now. I mean, it's so efficient
It's
now.
their only chance.
Paycheck is making his return trip. They're trying to keep the distance, you know, so they can shoot more within less time, or keep so much distance that they can fire more bullets. So there we go, he's coming. He's now at the first door.
Shark's coming with still 1 heal left to his name. This may be proved to
Oh, there he comes.
situation.
Invisible mode. Oh boy.
No, we lost metal. Oh,
Well, there we go.
entire
Oh.
team.
And I think we got a restart here. Yeah, this will not work in their favor, Nas. But hey, they got the chance to redo it. Let's see what they learn from it. They actually start to put some pipes now at the front. Still roughly 4k in the team for cash-wise.
They're currently at 43.5 minutes. If we're seeing the same time, correct?
They do seem to take their time and actually think what they have to buy. Ooh, a lot of pipe stacking there.
Mowgli and Mataratsu have some cash, but I'm curious if they plan to still rock the M99. Actually, I didn't see it. Did Heavy purchase an M99?
Not
No, it looks like
sure.
they got a
No,
crossbow.
they got the crossbow, which is also not too bad because you got the quick reload compared to the M99. So you can keep the you can keep firing at them. Which with the M99 is more of an impact. There we go. Kneeling there. Oh, tries to
Oh, in the
doesn't
corner.
get away. Oh, there we go. A roundhouse attack here.
Oh, they're not
Oh,
careful.
there we go. We got it here, folks.
Wow.
44 and a half.
Not a single heal in. That was amazing. Well done all around.
Okay, cash here. Someone grab it.
There we go.
Money, money.
Another one that survived. We're going to pull it down, folks, because we got another team coming up. So we're gonna quickly go after.